Going today to continue explaining about the oxygen-carbon cycle. In this oxygen-carbon cycle, we have to differentiate between the two processes done by living things and the process which is done by the non-living thing, which is the carbon cycle. So we have to continue solving the table and the questions about the oxygen-carbon cycle. We have to continue these two cycles about oxygen-carbon. Yesterday, we have solved the following table. The processes done are, as we said before, the combustion, which means burning, the respiration, and the photosynthesis. So these two processes which are done by living and non-living things. Question part A. Name the process that takes oxygen from nature. By which process oxygen is absorbed? Look at the table. By which process or processes oxygen is absorbed? Okay, Rahaf, what process?
Combustion.
Yes, excellent, combustion. What else, Tia?
Respiration.
Respiration, excellent. So, the process or processes that take oxygen from nature are combustion and respiration. Which process return oxygen to nature? Which process return the oxygen to nature? What, Mahdi?
Photosynthesis.
Excellent, teacher, the photosynthesis process. Thanks a lot, teacher. Mute yourself again. Now, in your opinion, why should we conserve green areas in the environment? It means why should we should plant more and more trees in the nature? Why? Why, Sarhan? Sorry, Sarhan.
To give us oxygen.
They give us oxygen. What can green plants do, Sarhan?
Respiration.
Of course, respiration. And by which process they absorb the carbon dioxide?
Photosynthesis.
Excellent, teacher. So, thanks a lot. So, we should plant more and more trees in order that they purify the weather and clean the nature from pollution. Okay. The next question is this balance conserved at night? It means, do these two processes take place during night time? Do these processes take place during night time? What, Hussein?
Respiration take in the night and the day.
Excellent.
And photosynthesis take in the day.
Excellent, teacher. So this balance isn't conserved at night because at night only respiration takes place. Thanks a lot, teacher. So let's write the answers now. So in the first question, the answer will be respiration and combustion. Number 2, the process that returns oxygen back to nature is photosynthesis. We should conserve green plants because green plants are the only organisms that release oxygen to nature through photosynthesis. So, conserving them helps to maintain oxygen in nature. Is this balance conserved at night? Of course, teacher, at night green plants stop releasing oxygen because photosynthesis stops in the absence of light. So this balance isn't the same. Now we have to move to page 62. You have only 1 minute to try solve individually. I complete page 62. I will read it one time only. Combustion and respiration. Combustion, as we said yesterday, it means burning. So, combustion and respiration release what and absorb what. However, it means on the other hand, in opposite, what process releases what and absorbs CO2. This maintains a balance due to the gain and loss of gases and is known as a cycle. Who is finishing or who finished solving? I complete. Sarhan. Okay, Sarhan, start.
Combustion and respiration releases CO2 and absorb O2. However, photosynthesis releases oxygen and absorbs carbon dioxide. This maintains a balance due to the gain and loss of gases and is known as a cycle.
Excellent, Sarhan. Thanks a lot. So let's show you the correct answer. So please.
Yes, they are.
So
They
please.
are all correct.
Yes, of course, Tia. Thanks a lot, teacher. So please write the correct answers. Now we have to move into the next activity, which is about the oxygen cycle. The oxygen cycle means how is oxygen absorbed and how is released in which processes. Look at here. Look at this photo, please. I have an animal, which is the cow, plants, and the tree. Of course, oxygen is absorbed by this cow because the cow is an animal or living thing which makes respiration. During respiration, as we know before, the cow and all the other animals absorb the oxygen. So, this oxygen and release carbon dioxide. This carbon dioxide is needed by what? Of course, carbon dioxide, Alushi, is needed by green plants. By green plants. So, the oxygen is needed for the respiration and combustion process in animals, plants, and humans, and it is released during photosynthesis. So, the green plants take this released carbon dioxide in order to produce their own food. Now, by observing the oxygen cycle, we have to move to the next page in order to solve the following questions. Please, teacher, you have just 1 minute to think and solve them alone. Now, in question number 2, as Nur Sibai said, that the sun is necessary in the photosynthesis process because it is needed or absorbed by green plants to produce their own food. Now, the question for Muhammad and Rawan, please listen carefully. A boy had a small lizard. He kept this lizard in a small closed jar made up of glass and placed with it green plant. I have in a jar or container or box a green plant and an animal which is the lizard. Can this lizard stay alive? So, can this lizard stay alive during the day and at night and justify? I will repeat, where are these two living things placed? The lizard and the small green plant are both placed in a jar. Glass jar, it means transparent. It means the light can pass through it. It absorbs light. Light can pass through this glass. And this jar is closed. So no more air enters. No more air enters the jar. For a few hours later, can this lizard stay alive? And why? What يا عمري? What?
the lizard will die
Why the lizard will die?
because the green plant will take the oxygen and release the carbon dioxide.
Very excellent teacher. This is at night. What happens during the day, Sarhan? Yes.
Mass هذه green plant is at night. The green plant will absorb oxygen and releases carbon dioxide.
Excellent.
That is that the lizard can't breathe.
Excellent teacher. Thanks.
Day is the photosynthesis. Is the plant will take carbon dioxide and release oxygen. That will say the lizard to stay alive.
Very excellent teacher. Thanks a lot, teacher. Now, what about you, Kareem? What is your opinion?
Mass is in day because they said it's a closed jar, so the lizard will die, and it's in day, so it will take carbon dioxide and release oxygen.
Very excellent teacher. Thanks. So this question is a homework for the next session. Thanks a lot.